Hi, this is Peter Kang from Fort Worth, Texas. Today is April 13, 2015. Well, it's been raining a lot. This morning we had flash flood warning, and so far about 2 inches of rain came. On top of that, this unit had power failure, so water was, a lot of water drained out of the system with my emergency overflow on my sump tanks. Well, still the more rain come in, so it's gonna fill it back up. On top of that, I pumped about 100 gallon into my IBC container earlier before the power failure. This is how it goes sometimes. And find out it's not the breaker, it was the one of those safety switch at the it's GFI. That's it, GFI. Anyway, here's what I have so far. Well, I'm on my top of sump tank. That's where I usually hang out now. Okay, I built a little structure on top of the pond, and I have one hanging basket for sample. So I'll have about 5 hanging baskets across in each side, and that's about the right level where it's going to be, and it's going to weak up from the bottom. And I will put one layer of lava rock, and then on top of that I'll have coconut coir with vermiculite, another layer about 1 inch, and then after that rest of it will be filled with organic potting soil with vermiculite. And you're probably going to have about close to 20 containers, and I do have 20. I thought it was dozen, but yeah, it's more like 20 of them. So I'll have it all around the perimeter of the pond, and then I'm gonna plant fruiting vegetables such as cucumbers, climbing squash type, some melon, tomato. Yeah, it's gonna be quite crowded up there, up in that space up there. The pond will be having green shade the whole time. As it goes on, if it's not enough light, I'll just move some of those shade net on top. I just remove some of it, just fold it back, and let the full sun hit the top of the pond. And once the trellis is filled with green vines anyway, but that's when it gets there. I tidy up the shade net with plastic ties. So every joint here I put cross ties everywhere, and without using the clips. So on south end of it, I completely came down on the side where it'll slow down the wind, and shading from southern angle of the sun coming in. And I moved my drain pipe from my shallow bed here to my sump a little bit up. I moved it up in an angle. Instead of straight flat, it's a little bit up. That way it'll raise up my grow bed when flood time like this. That way I'll maximize the storage of my water. And then as the dry season comes, I'll lower that down. That way I'll use I'll be using the water wisely at that point. Yeah. And earlier, boy, did that overflow pipe was running. I mean, it was, all the water was going out when that power failure happened. And even earlier when that rain came, it was overflowing anyway. So I had to pump out about 100 gallon and that kind of slowed down a little bit, but it was going overflowing. And on top of that, a power failure happened, and well, darn, lost a lot of water. But you know, rain's continuing, so that's okay. You know, maybe it'll detox more, or you know, dilute more water from city water into rainwater. You know, that might help the, you know, healthy condition of the, you know, pond. And then I put another amount, you know, another orchard netting on there. So just 2 of those, I think it was 14 by 14, 2 of those in there now. Hopefully that'll work. My 6 feeder fish I put in there, 4 feeder fish. So far I counted 3 dead. That means there's 3 still alive back in there. And then I also put all the filter muck from my tank, and I kind of washed it in my pond to make the pond water murky, so it'll cycle the whole thing. Some, you know, some of the people use ammonia without fish. I should have done that, but you know, it's too late now. But you know, I'm doing it biologically, more of a natural solution. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye.